Hello, welcome back, and this is my review of The Power of the Daleks. So The Power of the Daleks is the first ever episode with the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton. I've done a separate analysis of the second Doctor's regeneration episode, which you can find on my channel here. But this is more about the Power of the Daleks as a storyline rather than just regeneration. So yes, you get the regeneration, the Doctor wanders out of the TARDIS and immediately gets himself into a whole lot of trouble on the planet of Vulcan. I actually really enjoyed this storyline. It was a slow burner, don't get me wrong, but it was a different type of Dalek episode. This story actually reminded me of the episode Victory of the Daleks from Matt Smith's era. It was very much the Daleks playing the long game, being sneaky, and also ingratiating themselves with the humans whilst the Doctor is there trying to convince everyone that they're evil. So you had the scientist Lesterton find the Dalek pod on the planet, and he's been trying to experiment, find out more information about the Daleks, and gradually Lesterton's getting more and more obsessed trying to develop the ultimate aid to the human colony on Vulcan. As well as that, you've got a bit of a political story going on between the hierarchy on the colony and the rebels. So it's kind of a standard typical human story where you've got scientists not knowing what he's dealing with and a power struggle going on between some of the key characters that interacts with the Doctor and his companions. The Doctor has picked up along the way a precursor, I would say, to the psychic paper in the Vulcan Inspector's badge, which allows him to access all areas and generally stick his nose into everyone else's business. And all the characters accept the fact that this is a man, a badly dressed man wearing a badge, and they give him access to everything. So obviously security wasn't that great on that human colony. So there goes the Doctor, starts poking around, and he finds the Dalek capsule and he realises what's inside it. There are 3 Daleks, and that becomes quite key later on. The numbers start changing, but originally there were 3 Daleks, and he tries to dissuade Lesterton and Bragan, the governor, and all the other characters that these are evil and you need to deactivate them. Naturally though, they don't listen, and so the Daleks are reactivated, shall we say. They're given power, as in electricity power, not power as in power, and they come back to life. And this is where it kind of, you see the parallels from Victory of the Daleks, because they become servants of the humans. Servants to the extent they are carrying round trays of drinks, very much like when the Daleks were offering tea to Winston Churchill back in 1940s Britain. There's a bit of double crossing going on. The Doctor and his companions end up either kidnapped or thrown in prison. And whilst all that is going on, the Daleks are slowly hatching their plan. And this is where the numbers game comes in, because the Doctor and Ben witness 1 Dalek in an office and another 3 Daleks travelling down a corridor. Wait, wasn't there 3 to begin with? Now there's 4? Yes, secretly the Daleks are reproducing, and you get a really nice scene where Lesterton witnesses the Daleks creating more Daleks, and we actually get to see the little kind of gobbly Carled mutant, although it wasn't the Carleds at that time, being picked out of what looks like a deep fat fryer and shoved into the casing. So that was really cool to see. And then it kind of, the story runs away with itself. There's a couple of double crosses and a couple of twists and turns along the way in terms of who is actually leading the rebels, but it eventually ends up with everyone realising that the Daleks are actually evil, the Daleks reproducing at a massive rate, and the Doctor having to use his ingenuity in order to kill the Daleks off. So what did I think of the episode overall? Like I say, I actually really like the story. I really like the slow burn nature of it. It wasn't the Daleks you see, which are quite in your face nowadays and quite maniacal and quite fanatical. These were plotting Daleks and playing the humans off against each other and using their intelligence rather than their brute force. The human characters were the kind of stereotypical, naive, quite dumb human characters that you get on the sort of the colony bases in Doctor Who of the time. They're very caught up in their own actions and don't really realise what the bigger picture is and don't really realise what's going on. But also you get the human failings. You get someone who is obsessed with they're finding out new information and obsessed with trying to better themselves and their fellow man, and they use the Daleks to do that, and they're a folly to their own mistakes. Likewise, you get people who are obsessed with power and will do anything to gain power, and again they use the Daleks and it ends up backfiring on them. I enjoyed this one. I really enjoyed the animation and original audio that the BBC have done with that. I think this is a really fascinating and really nice way of bringing some of the missing stories back to life. If you've seen The Power of the Daleks, let me know what you think. Likewise, let me know of any other episodes you'd like me to review in the comments below. I'll be back with more Doctor Who reviews really soon. Until next time, cheerio for now. Bye bye. You've made it to the end. That's brilliant. Please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my other cool videos. Until next time, it's goodbye from me.